Amid the turmoil and distractions of the modern world, there is a silent and powerful path that many of us seek, the path of discipline. Discipline is not just a virtue, but a shield against life's adversities, a weapon that allows us to control our own destiny. Through discipline, we free ourselves from the chains of indecision and procrastination. It is this dedication that elevates us, allowing us to achieve our goals and live according to our deepest values. Every morning, when we wake up, we make a conscious decision to live with purpose. Every task, no matter how simple, is an opportunity to practice discipline. Have you ever wondered what your life would be like if you had total control over your destiny? What if discipline were the key to achieving your goals and living according to your values? Let's explore together how the three Stoic philosophers can guide us on this path, teaching us to be disciplined and to shape our destinies with courage and self-control. Seneca, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, uttered a phrase that resonates deeply even today. It takes discipline to attain freedom. This statement, though seemingly paradoxical, encapsulates a fundamental truth about the nature of freedom and the journey to achieve it. For Seneca, freedom was not merely the absence of external constraints, but the ability to live according to reason and virtue, free from uncontrolled passions and impulses that often enslave us. True freedom, according to him, is self-determination, the ability to govern oneself and make conscious and rational choices. Discipline, in this context, is the tool that enables us to achieve this elevated form of freedom. Without discipline, we are easily dominated by momentary desires, irrational fears, and harmful habits. Discipline helps us maintain focus on our long-term goals, resist temptations, and act according to our deepest values. Seneca believed that discipline was essential for shaping character and mind. He taught that we must cultivate habits that strengthen our resistance to destructive impulses and guide us toward virtuous actions. For example, regular practice of reflection and self-examination allows us to identify areas where we need more self-control and helps us develop strategies for improvement. Furthermore, discipline provides us with a structure within which we can grow and flourish. Just as an athlete trains rigorously to achieve excellence, we need a disciplined regimen to develop our skills, whether in the intellectual, emotional, or moral fields. This structure is not a prison, but a solid foundation on which we can build a life of true freedom. By embracing discipline, we are not renouncing freedom, but preparing the ground for it. We are freeing ourselves from the chains of indolence, fear, and impulsivity. We are, in essence, taking control of our lives and empowering ourselves to live on our own terms. In conclusion, Seneca's phrase, "It takes discipline to attain freedom," reminds us that true freedom is not given, but earned. It requires effort, self-control, and a constant dedication to our ideals. Through discipline, we can achieve a life of genuine freedom, where we are masters of our destiny and not slaves to our desires. Epictetus, one of the leading Stoic philosophers, taught that true strength comes from the ability to endure adversity without losing our inner balance. He saw life as a series of tests and believed that, just as athletes prepare physically for competitions, we must train our minds and bodies to face challenges with resilience and serenity. For Epictetus, discipline is essential for this training. He compared philosophical practice to the regimen of an athlete who dedicates himself to rigorous exercises to strengthen his body and hone his skills. Similarly, we need to cultivate mental and emotional discipline to strengthen our spirit and mind. This involves developing virtues such as patience, courage, and self-discipline. Mental training, according to Epictetus, begins with the correct perception of things. We must learn to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. This allows us to focus our energies on what we can change and accept with serenity what we cannot. Discipline helps us maintain this clarity of thought, preventing us from being swept away by turbulent emotions or impulsive reactions. Furthermore, Epictetus emphasized the importance of constant practice. Just as an athlete cannot expect to succeed without continuous training, we cannot expect to face life's adversities without regular practice of reflection and self-examination. We must prepare daily for challenges, cultivating inner calm and resilience. Discipline also extends to the body. Epictetus taught that we must take care of our physical health, as a healthy body contributes to a strong mind. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate rest are essential components for maintaining inner balance. When facing adversity, discipline helps us maintain perspective and composure. Instead of being dominated by fear or frustration, we can respond in a rational and balanced manner. This ability to remain calm under pressure is what Epictetus considered the true sign of strength and wisdom. In conclusion, Epictetus's teaching on discipline offers us a practical and powerful approach to dealing with life's difficulties. By training our minds and bodies with the same dedication as an athlete, we can develop the resilience and serenity needed to face any challenge. Discipline is not just a matter of self-control, but a continuous practice of inner strengthening that empowers us to live with balance and purpose, regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, left a lasting legacy in his Meditations, a work that offers profound reflections on life and human nature. One of his most significant lessons is the importance of focusing on the present and acting with purpose, without being distracted by passions or fear of the future. For Marcus Aurelius, true life happens in the present moment. He reminds us that the past is gone and the future is uncertain, so the only reality we have is now. Focusing on the present allows us to live fully and consciously, making the most of each instant. When we are distracted by regrets of the past or anxieties about the future, we lose the ability to act with clarity and effectiveness. Purposeful action is another central theme in the Meditations. Marcus Aurelius believed that we must have a clear intention in everything we do. Acting with purpose means living according to our values and goals, maintaining a firm direction even in the face of difficulties. This clarity of purpose protects us from distractions and helps us stay focused on what truly matters. One of the greatest threats to our ability to live in the present and act with purpose is uncontrolled passions. Marcus Aurelius warns us against becoming slaves to intense desires and emotions, which can lead us away from the path of reason and virtue. He suggests that we cultivate indifference to external things and develop the ability to remain calm and composed, regardless of circumstances. Fear of the future is another form of distraction that Marcus Aurelius encourages us to overcome. Worrying about what may or may not happen prevents us from enjoying the present moment and making the best decisions based on current reality. He teaches us to accept the uncertainty of the future with serenity and to trust in our ability to face any challenge that may arise. To achieve this state of concentration and purpose, Marcus Aurelius recommended daily practices of reflection and self-examination. He believed that we should regularly review our thoughts and actions, ensuring that we are aligned with our principles and that our choices are guided by reason and virtue. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, offers timeless wisdom on how to live a full and meaningful life. Focusing on the present and acting with purpose are keys to overcoming the distractions of passions and fear of the future. By following these guidelines, we can cultivate a more conscious, balanced, and truly free existence. If you felt inspired by this message, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share your reflections in the comments. Together, we can spread Stoic wisdom and create a more resilient and virtuous world.